Hello guys, so this is Raj. Let me just check the lights. Yep, everything works. Yeah, so today I wanted to share something very interesting from my side, like trying to show how you can memorize random images of any order, and the ability to recollect them as well, and recollect them in any order. So the thing is, I use a software called Memory League. So it is like a software where memory athletes train and then they compete among each other. So this is a real sport. They train on multiple categories, like they can train to memorize a deck of cards, multiple deck of cards, images, international names, numbers and words. So I just wanted to show you guys like how you can memorize random images actually, and also recollect. So I wanted to first show you my journey in memory sports, in at least training memory. So my goal is to one day compete in memory sports. So I wanted to document this journey with you guys. So the first thing is, I started all this memorization stuff on December of last year, and then I was trying to memorize like 30 images in a minute. That's the goal initially as a beginner. So I was able to do only 16 images at that time, and then I was slowly improving over time, 18, 20, and then I always hit a plateau. Around 20 images, I couldn't memorize anything more. I couldn't even see the images even once in under a minute. So initially the days were really hard, to memorize all these things. And then the next day I was continuing to practice, and I kept on going this way. Whenever I hit a plateau, I decided to force my brain to work faster or think faster. So I decided to take only 12 images and then try to memorize in 12 seconds. Sounds very impossible, but that's what I was trying to do. Like six, then I started out like 6 images I could memorize out of 12 in 12 seconds, and then I was slowly improving till 10 images, and then I was doing that for at least like 20-25 times. So if you can see it till the alphabet Z, so which is 26 times I guess. So yeah, I was doing that, and then once again went back to starting to memorize 30 images in a minute. So yeah, and then I kept on doing it for a while, and then I was able to get 30 images in a minute consistently from January onwards. You can see it here. From the new year I was able to get 30 images. So yeah, and also I am also trying to hit like a little bit of consistency here, like to consistently memorize 30, so if you can see here on 29th of Jan I was memorizing 30 in 55 seconds, 30 images, 30. So I'm going for some kind of consistency there, and then I get cocky and I make a mistake, and I try to catch up again, and I got, yeah. So that's how it went. And then because I study veterinary medicine, medicine is hard and a painful journey at times when the exams come. So I had to take a break for 2 months during the exam period. So because January, February is where the fall semester, winter semester ends. So yeah, and then the next stuff is, I started after 2 months, and then what interesting thing happened is I was expecting to do really bad, but the surprising thing was I was able to do 30 images in under a minute, not just in a minute, in under like 55 seconds, 40 seconds sometimes. So I was so shocked that trying to understand like what's happening here, like, yeah. So I started talking to people who are experts in memory, at least the fellow competitors in the memory space. So what they were saying is like our brain adapts to these things and starts to make new kind of neural connections in a way that helps you to adjust to these situations. I'm forcing my brain to memorize random things in this fashion. So I'm going to tell you guys how I'm doing the memorization so that you can understand how it is done. So yeah, and then I was consistently getting like 40 seconds, 45, 50 seconds in memorizing all 30 images, and then I was able to do 30 images in 32 seconds, 33 seconds, my first time ever, personal best. And then I kept on going, and then I finally was able to do like 30 images in 26 seconds. So I stopped it at there, pretty much, because once again what happened, the exams came, the summer semesters. So now I graduated second year, so cleared for now. So and then my holiday started, so now here we are after a long break, and me not practicing for almost a month for the most part. So I wanted to try now and live stream it and see where I'm at. So we'll see, both of us, it's the first time, let's see how it goes. Yeah. So how I'm memorizing is, I take like a, you can take a floor plan or a building map, or you can take the different rooms of the place you live at your home, your dorm, university, or wherever you want. Libraries are a good place to start with. And or if you don't have anything, like you can go, this is like a DALI, like a image generation thing created by OpenAI, where I just put like home plan of 2 bedroom house map, top view HD. So I just, it just gave me this. So you can take any one of those. In the initial times, take something that is simpler, like this seems to be having a lot of rooms, that means a lot of locations, you know. So what we do is, like, we try to place objects in these rooms. Okay, so let's say this is like a dining hall or something, it looks like it. So yeah, let's go with it. So yeah, here I can take, let's say, a picture of a dog is there and a ball is there. So I can imagine in my head a dog is playing with a ball on top of the dining table. So that's like a way I'm creating, I'm storing two images like a story, and then I'm trying to store it in the dining table, the dining room. Okay, so I'm able to anchor it. Okay, just a minute. Yeah, just wanted to check everything is fine. Yeah, so this is how. And then I take another image where a cat is, let's say, playing with a cat and a feather image. So cat is trying to play with a feather. So let's say, let's assume this spot is the couch, and then cat is doing playing with a feather on the couch. So in that way, now I have memorized 4 random images in 2 locations. So this way I create stories and anchor it to a specific location. So you also need to come up with a familiar memory palace, or try to memorize the locations that you are trying to work with, so that you are fastly moving, you know, because you have to practice a lot to move fastly between these locations. And also you can tweak these locations as you go by. When you hit a plateau, when you think, oh, that thing delays me a lot, maybe change the locations a bit here and there, or come up with new palaces. And then you create these stories like with 2 images, and then start anchoring them. So that's what I do. And yeah, one good place to start with is like this memory sports TV, like where this person, actually he's a two-time world memory champion. Actually, he interviews other fellow memory athletes, and then how they are doing it. So one of the good things that happened to me was, like, I'm friends with this kid. Actually, he's in his undergrad university. He's also from India, and fortunately from my state. I'm so proud of him. So he holds the world record of memorizing images, actually, in just 9 seconds, 9.36 seconds, 30 images. So I got in touch with him, and he helped me a lot as well in training this stuff. And so thanks to you, Vishwa Rajkumar. So, and he holds a lot of world records as well. He competes a lot in this memory software, which I'm gonna talk about more. And yeah, you guys should definitely check him out. So yeah, so currently we are doing 26 seconds 30 images, he's doing at 9 seconds. That's crazy, right? Wow. So one day we are getting there. Okay, one day. Yeah. So, and also I was I joined this course as well, Everest Memory Masterclass. uh, it's the thing is, it is created by 5-time USA World Memory Champion by Nelson Dellis. According to me, he's one of the nicest teacher out there to to teach people in a way that everyone understands. You know, he doesn't use any complicated words or terms. He teaches in a very subtle and understandable and enjoyable way, and he has a very beautiful story of why he wanted to get into memory sports in the first place, I would definitely ask you guys to go and check him out in his YouTube channel as well. So Nelson Delis is the YouTube channel name, I guess. So this is his course. You don't, of course, you don't have to pay for this course and join this stuff. Or most of the stuff is having it in YouTube. If you are really wanting to take this thing very seriously, you can consider joining this course as well. It's so nice actually. Yeah. And now let's go. Now let's do the first attempt of today after a long while. And what I'm trying to do is like just sign in. This is a paid software. I paid for 2 years, and then you can go and click here on train, and then you can start training here. Here there are level 10 levels is the maximum. If you memorize 30 images in a minute, that means you achieved level 10. For people who are training for better time, you can go for custom. So I'm trying to memorize what 30 images here, right? And then I'm trying to do it in 26 seconds, so that's the goal. And recollection time is 240. And then this auto advancing feature is like a it automatically pushes you to the next set of images every time. If that means in 26 seconds it does 15 pair of images. That's what it means actually. Before, I used to do it with my fingers in the keyboard. Every time I have to click the side arrows to go to the next pair of images, I was getting like 40 seconds. Just doing this feature where it auto advances, you are saving a lot of time. I was able to save like 10 seconds basically. So in it auto advances, so as the name says. Yeah, so let's go. It's going for the first try. Let's see how it goes. Okay. Yeah.